Welcome back, everybody, to 0.1 Setting Expectations, part of our Getting Ready module before we begin meeting together or viewing these little mini lectures asynchronously. No matter how you choose to participate in this Flexibility for Equitable Learning and Teaching Institute, we have designed the experience to adjust for your schedules. All right. First, I think I said it in the overview, we are in this together. We have made it through a pandemic and post or endemic, I guess, experiences on our campuses because we've been able to lean on each other, our colleagues, and sometimes even our family members and students. So we're going to continue doing that. And in this particular institute in particular, I'm going to say particular at least 5 more times. This is a fantastic opportunity for us to start sharing what we've learned over the last year or so. So I'm really excited that this institute is going to pull in voices of all styles, varieties, backgrounds, because we need to hear how things worked and what didn't work in the last year as we taught flexible courses. The focus of this particular institute is still flexibility, but with equity as our lens for viewing flexibility. So we'll be looking at the different levels that we mean by flexibility. Do we mean that we're only having students in the room and on Zoom, as Chico State calls them, roomers and Zoomers? Or are we thinking maybe we only have one course modality in person in the fall, but we still want to increase flexibility for students in maybe how they engage with one another, how they review their content? We are setting you up with ideas for all variations of what you call flexibility and what your campus calls flexibility. But we're also going to pull in those equity concepts to make sure that as we increase flexibility, we're not increasing the barriers for particular students as they try to complete our course tasks and try to reach their academic goals. We also recognize that everybody's burnt out. Burnt to a crisp, one person said, and that means that we are trying to manage expectations. So this is going to be a lot of information, a lot of ideas, and it's meant to be a buffet. Just pick 1 or 2 things from this series of micro lectures and modules that you think would be best for you, your students, your course content, and so on. We are not advocating that you take every single idea and try to redesign your own course unless that's your goal, in which case we're here to support you. And then if you are a staff member or a campus leader and want to reuse this institute in some way, maybe you're a department chair and want to offer this as some way to support the people in your department, on your campus, you can reuse this course. It is going to be offered once we finish everything as a Canvas course shell that you can download and put in your own campus. And it'll also be an IMS Global common cartridge, which means that you can put it in Blackboard or Moodle or D2L Brightspace and make some tweaks. But the point is, it's yours. It's a Creative Commons work. All you just have to do is give attribution. There you go. You can also customize it for your own needs, so you don't have to use it exactly as is. Or I like to say you could scrap it for parts. Just take those 1 or 2 things that you think are most valuable, point to that YouTube video, point to that activity that I've created, or that one of your colleagues from the system shares over the next few modules. So regardless of how it might be helpful, even if it's just something for you to review on your own, this institute is for you. So with that in mind, we're going to do a couple more of these pre-recorded getting started videos. The next one will be about defining flexibility because it is so different on every campus throughout the Cal State system. So I'm going to stop here and I will see you back at 0.2 defining flexibility as soon as you press play.